And welcome to my channel, Exceedingly Good Reviews. This is my thoughts on video. My thoughts on AEW Dark from November 17th, 2020. I'll give a quick run through of what occurred on the show, and then the results and whatnot, and then give my overall thoughts. So, first match of the night. Bishop King, Joey O'Reilly, and Sean Maluda taking on the Gun Club. Billy Gunn, Austin Gunn, and Colton Gunn. I think this was Colton's first match, apparently, in AEW at least. So yeah, let's see how he does. The Gun Club end up becoming victorious. Austin Gunn hits the quick draw on Joey, that manoeuvre, and pins him to win. Joey's left in the ring. The Gun Club has gone off celebrating. Joey's left in the ring. Lance Archer comes out, absolutely demolishes him. Chokeslams him onto his tag team partners who are on the outside of the ring at this point. Jake the Snake cuts a promo, and so does Lance Storm. Okay, everyone's going to die, even Lance Storm will die, but he's just going to make sure he's the last one to die, last one standing. Second match of the night, Travis Titan taking on Ricky Starks. Love Ricky Starks, great wrestler. And this was a fairly easy match for Ricky Starks. Travis did get minimal offense in, but Ricky Starks hits a phenomenal spear onto Travis and pins him to win. Good for Ricky Starks. Joey Janela against Marco Stunt. Marco Stunt's such a small, diminutive figure, but this guy can go when he wants to. Joey ends up hitting a manoeuvre off the top turnbuckle though onto Marco Stunt and pinning him to win the match. Great sportsmanship shown at the end. You know, all congratulating each other, helping Marco Stunt up and watching up. So what you'd expect from a bunch of baby faces in the ring, I guess. We get to see the Waiting Room, which is a talk show hosted by Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, and her associate Rebel. Britt makes fun of Eddie Kingston, saying he's trying to be the Green Power Ranger. Quite funny. She plugs the Young Bucks book, throws that away, don't want to be reading that. Says that Cody Rhodes has been trying to get back a title. He's trying to think of other networks that he can create a title for. Maybe the Cartoon Network next. Funny once again. Dr. Britt Baker, she is funny on the mic, and she's great in the ring, so, you know, hey, great combination there. Her guests on the Waiting Room talk show is the Hybrid 2. They're saying that they've not got a fair crack at the tag team division here on AEW, and that they're going to go for and take out SCU. So, okay. Fourth match of the night, Frankie Kazarian of SCU taking on Griff Garrison. Frankie wins by hitting a reverse DDT. So, win there for Frankie Kazarian. Good for you. Fifth match, Rain Victoria v Penelope Ford. Rain, spelling her name R-A-H-N-E. That does not say Rain, but that's her name. Penelope Ford hits an awful looking cutter, or attempts to hit a cutter, which kind of misses and just looks awful. But I think that was more to do with Rain Victoria being out of position than Penelope Ford messing up the manoeuvre. The match, other than that, it was an okay match. Penelope Ford ends up hitting a fisherman suplex and getting the pin with that awesome bridge that she can do. So yeah, Penelope Ford with the win. Sixth match, Brandon Cutler, the Dungeons and Dragons master, let's call him, taking on Rising. Cutler hits TPK and pins Rising to win the match. Brandon Cutler on a 3-match winning streak now. Good for him. Seventh match, Tesha Price, not Fisher Price. That's a children's toy. Against Layla Hirsch. Layla hits a moonsault, then locks in a cross arm breaker, and Tesha taps. So Layla Hirsch with the victory here. Eighth match, TNT. The twin sons of Devon Dudley. Taking on Jurassic Express, Luchasaurus, and Jungle Boy. Bit of twin magic is done during this match. You know, one twin's down, the other twin slides him under the ropes and pretends to be that twin that's injured, but he isn't. You know, bit of twin magic that the Bellas used to pull. But ultimately, Luchasaurus hits a chokeslam on one of Terrence or Trent, I don't know which one it was, but he hits a chokeslam on one, while Jungle Boy makes the other one tap to finish the match, to end the match. Jurassic Express with the victory. Ninth match, Angel Fashion and D3, that Roman-looking fella, taking on the Acclaimed, Anthony Bowens and Max Caster. Max Caster, great on the mic. Love the rap that he does when he comes down to the ring. Says that D3 is named after the Mighty Ducks, aren't you? Because Mighty Ducks, the third movie, I think was called D3 or something, maybe. The Acclaimed ends up hitting a double team maneuver on D3, and Max pins him to win the match. So the Acclaimed continuing their winning streak. 10th match of the night. Alex Garcia, apparently we've seen her before, I haven't, taking on Ivelisse. Ivelisse hits a roll-through kick and pins Alex to win the match. Relatively straightforward win here for Ivelisse. Alex Garcia did get some quite interesting offense in, but ultimately it wasn't enough, and Ivelisse picks up the victory. 11th match. Lindsay Snow taking on Thunder Rosa. Snow has a great unique look with all the tattoos and everything, and with the outfit. You know, I think she has a future within AEW, and her wrestling ability wasn't bad either. But Thunder Rosa is the star here, and Thunder Rosa hits a Fire Thunder Driver and pins Snow for the victory. So Thunder Rosa picks up the victory. Good for you, Thunder Rosa. Momentum for your title match on Dynamite. 12th match. We get Big Swole taking on Kylie King. Big Swole locks in a Texas Cloverleaf submission and ends up accidentally falling back, which makes it look a bit more awkward and more painful for Kylie King. But Kylie King ends up tapping anyway, so Big Swole with the victory. Swole. Darby Allin comes out with the TNT title. He's taunting Ricky Starks, who at this point is on commentary. Brian Cage also comes out though, so it's 2-on-1 by the looks of it, but Cody Rhodes comes from the back with a chair, chases them both off, so, you know, they stand tall at the end. 13th and final match of the night, the main event. It's Jack Evans of the Hybrid 2 taking on Christopher Daniels of SCU. Jack pins Chris with a backslide, but in a unique way. So he kind of does a backslide, but then flips himself back over, so his legs are balancing, pinning Christopher Daniels' legs. So it kind of puts more pressure onto Christopher Daniels to kick out. Ultimately, it works, and Jack Evans picks up the victory. Quite inventive, quite unique way of pinning someone. Very entertaining and interesting match. So 13 matches. I think the show was around the 2-hour mark, maybe just under. Too long. I've said that before. Broken record here. But you know, some of the episodes that we've had have been quite short, an hour and 20 minutes, which is what you expect, what I'd be happy with. But it's not me who puts on these shows. It's AEW, and their choice, their decision is a 2-hour show. 13 matches, plenty of ladies matches. Great to show them showcasing the ladies division here. That was nice to see. It's incredibly hard to pick out a belter of the night. I am going to give my belter of the night, I guess. It's a tough one. I want to give it to the Acclaimed. Should I? I do apologise. I'm just going through the match. I should have this already predetermined before I do these videos. However, it's incredibly difficult. I'm going to give it to the Acclaimed taking on Angel Fashion and D3, because going through all the other matches, although quite interesting in their own ways and whatnot, some of them quite short, some of them just decent matches. This one, just because of the rapping at the beginning, and I'm really into this the Acclaimed tag team, Anthony Bowens and Max Caster. I think, you know, these two are stars of the future, the very near future, I hope, as well. So yeah, that's my belt of the night. So yeah, 13 matches, over 2 hours, too long. But plus side, plenty of ladies matches showcasing the women's division finally. So I've got to give this an okay. The show overall is an okay show. Well worth a watch if you've got the time. If you've got 2 hours to kill, then yeah. If not, if you've only got an hour to kill, go watch another AEW Dark episode that is only an hour long. Anyway, overall, okay show. Belt of the night, Angel Fashion and D3 taking on the Acclaimed. Those are my thoughts on this AEW Dark show. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments. Like this video, hit the subscribe button, and yeah, stay tuned for more content. Thank you very much for watching. I want you all to stay safe and stay